Yeah guys, trust you all are doing just so awesome. Welcome back to the channel. In this tutorial I'll be showing you how to create this church program flyer with the help of your pixellab application. Don't go anywhere because this is for you. So guys, I got inspiration for this design from Pinterest. I made a video some time ago on how you can gain design inspirations from Pinterest. I will leave that tutorial here. It will pop up on your screen right now, so you can check the tutorial and see how I gain design inspirations from Pinterest. That said, let's see how to recreate this particular church program flyer with the help of pixellab application. Okay, for your sake, I'm going to begin everything as fresh so you can see what's happening. Now we are going to delete the default text, and after deleting this default text, we would love to proceed to the size setting, these three dots, and go to image size. So on image size, we're using 1050 and 1280 as our image size. Then you click OK, and now you have this. Okay, so we're first of all going to go to background to set the background color. So click on background, and we're using this particular blue here, as you can see. Let me just show you. The color code is 019 AFF. All right, so it's basically blue color. All right, so we have this here. Now after having this, the next thing that you would love to do is to come back and click on stickers. So this is your stickers option. Let me take that again. So here we have stickers. Click on stickers, and once you click on sticker, you will see this sticker popping up. Okay, just tap your finger on the screen. Don't click here, because if you do, the sticker will disappear. And hey guys, if you are joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to the channel. One other important thing, when you subscribe, you increase your chances of understanding the tutorial. So make sure that you have subscribed as we proceed. Now tap your finger anywhere on the screen for this the sticker to be applied. Okay, so we have this sticker here right now, so I'm just going to copy it. Okay, this is a copy button, so copy and add it up. Now we have something like this. We're going to go to layer and select everything, mesh them up all together. Then we have something like this. Now we're going to stretch this out just like so. Okay, and stretch it out this way. Then use lazy position now to make sure that it's on the middle. So we have successfully created kind of a gradient that we wanted to achieve, and that is just fine. Now go to layer and lock this up. So after achieving all of this, you want to go now to your shapes, and we have these shapes here. So I'm just going to create a kind of a rectangle though. Okay, so in order to begin, we would love to give this a yellow color. Okay, let's check. Yeah, so let's give it this color. Then we're going to make a copy of this, bring it here also. Now step it down a bit. Okay, there is a reason why we're doing that. So go to your color and give this a perfect blue color, and again make a copy of this, step it down. So we are basically creating what looks like a histogram. For those of you that did statistics in school, now we're going to give this a red color. Okay, now note that the spacing in between the shapes is somewhat the same. Okay, make sure that yours is happening the same. Go now to layer, select all the three shapes, use lazy position, and make sure that they are on the middle of your work. After you must have achieved this, you now want to bring in the images of the man of God. So I'm going to first of all bring in the image of Apostle Joshua Sermon. Okay, I think I have his image somewhere on my folders. Let me just check. Yeah, so I have this one. Just crop this out neatly. Okay, so we bring it here. Now after bringing it here, you will want to position it neatly, just like so. Now look at what we're going to do. Go to color filters, click on your color filters, and reduce the saturation, because we want to make this image blacker, and increase the brightness and touch the contrast also. So we have 19 for contrast, brightness is 20, and saturation is at -100. Don't touch the hue button. Okay, click OK, and we're going to send this image now to the back of the first two shapes. Okay, so I believe you can now see what's happening, right? That's cool. Just shift it again. Okay, so let's shift the shape also to fall somewhat along the middle. All right, then we are going to shift this one also. Okay, I believe you can now see the changes. Okay, good. So this one also will shift a bit. So don't worry, we'll be arranging them as they come in. So the next image we are going to bring, let's check. All right, what's happening, guys? So let's go and bring in the other images. Okay, let me go to folders. Let me check my folders. Okay, now this is the next image that I want to bring. So bring this one here, reduce it in size a bit, position it neatly like so. Okay, now after positioning it this way, what we're going to do is to go to color filters and repeat the same procedures. Reduce the saturation, increase the brightness, and touch the opacity also, the contrast, sorry. Now we're going to send this image also to the back of this other shape. After sending it backwards, pardon my voice, guys, I'm suffering from flu. So let's go bring in the last image. Okay, now let's bring in the last image here. Let's check which one. Okay, yeah, so let's bring in this one. I'm going to crop it neatly. So these are very high resolution images, guys. It's always important to use images with high resolution. We're repeating the same thing here for the editing, so you can always edit it depending on how your image is looking like. So position this one here like so, and all right, now we're going to arrange this red shape a bit, and we shift this guy also this way. Now you can see that the images are one-sided. What do I mean by one-sided? They are not centralized properly. Okay, so in order to achieve that alignment that we want to achieve, we're going to select all the images. Okay, again, go to relative position now and make sure that it's balanced to the middle of your work. So we can, as you can see, everything is well in place like so. Let's shift this one also this way. Then let's arrange this as well. As you follow the tutorial, please do well to subscribe to the channel. Now after achieving all of this, we're going to lock the images right here. Okay, we're going to lock them up, and go to new text and write the theme. So this is prophetic encounter. But we're going to first of all write prophetic. So bring it here, and about that, let's go give it a red color, and go to your font and The font we are going to be using is the Monganite Extra Bold. Increase this in size, and use lazy position to centralize it to the middle of your work. Make it bold enough. Okay, then let's make a copy and write encounter. Okay, so we have prophetic encounter. So what we're going to do now is to reduce this encounter a bit, to make it fall just directly below the prophetic. So we have prophetic encounter. Now in order to centralize this wall, we're going to make sure that it's falling properly along the downer section of that prophetic. Now this program is brought to you by the World Revival Faith Ministry. That's why I'm going to bring in their logo. So let's look out for the logo. World Revival Faith Ministry. I guess I have that logo somewhere here. Okay, good. So this is the logo. Now just reduce this in size neatly and position it here to this other extreme. After positioning it that way, go to your text and write World Revival Faith. Follow the channel or subscribe to the channel to understand this video, okay, to understand the tutorial. World Revival Faith Ministry. Now let's make it in caps. Let's make this in capital letters, guys, but then we're going to change the color to, let's change the color of this to black. And after changing the color to black, what we're going to do is to go to our font. Let's check for a good font, right, to position this text with. So which font can work here? Let's check for Oxford. Not the best. What about Montserrat? Not too bad, so we can go with Montserrat. Alright, but I prefer we go with Trajax, so always compare. Alright, I think Trajax is fine, so we're going to bold this text. So after selecting Trajax, go to your style button and click on the bold. This is bold, so this is your style button. Now reduce the size of this. Okay, reduce the size of this drastically and position it this way. So after positioning it this way, we are going to make a copy and write presents in capital letters too, and then we are going to undo that bold effect that we applied earlier on by clicking here. So come here and click, it will undo that bold effect. Now we can reduce the size further or leave it like that, no issues, but then you have to go to spacing and space out this text. Okay, space it out really well and drop down on position, using position to align it properly. After achieving all of this, we can see that this theme is very much closer downward, so we can even shift it up a bit. All right, shift it up a bit. Now after shifting the theme upwards, we are going to go to new text and write host. So this event is hosted by who, but then we are going to leave a space before we write host and after, because the text we are going to use here is the font is a script font. So we have host, and now go to your font. Use any script font of your choice, but for me I'm going to use a particular font called Autograph for personal use. This is a premium font though, I think, or you can just search for this font on the font, right? You might get it from there. So I have host. Okay, like I said, this flyer was inspired by a work I saw on Pinterest. Okay, so here is the link for you to watch a tutorial on how to get design ideas and inspiration from Pinterest. make sure you watch the video, subscribe to the channel and like this video. Drop your comments on what you think. Let's copy this. Okay, of course the host is the most reverend Apostle Joshua Salmon. Apostle Joshua Salmon. It's a famous Nigerian preacher of all times, and we are going to undo. Let's check the bold. Undo that bold effect. Okay, undo the bold effect. Break this into two simple lines, then use alignment to make sure it's on the middle and position it here. So let's shift this host upwards a bit, and we position this text here neatly. So I have host Apostle Joshua Salmon, and we're going to copy this text right now to write guest speaker, and we break this into two lines, reduce it in size so that it can fit well here, and go to line spacing as well and touch on the line spacing. Use alignment to make sure it's aligned to the middle. So this is for your middle alignment options. Kindly subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thank you. Bring this here. So we're going to bring in the name of the second man of God. So we have Prophet Regan Morgan. I guess I got this name right. So position this here. Okay, then copy this, bring it here, and let's copy and bring in the name also. So for this guy, the name is Prophet David Anderson. These are just fictional flyer designs, so when your client bring a work, you want to be exact with the names that correspond to the preachers. Okay, so then we have everything now clearly spelled out this way. Now what we are going to do is to bring in the date and the time. So I'm selecting a rectangle shape, reduce the size, and we're going to create this kind of small rectangles. Reduce the radius to 20%. Let's give it start with the blue, the yellow color, sorry. So let's start with yellow, bring it here. So we can reduce this further in size to just about 12. Shift it inwards this way. Let's reduce the name of this church further. Then this as well, I'm going to reduce it. Position it here. Now let's make a copy of this text. Bring it here of this shape, sorry. Let's give it the bright blue color. Make a copy and bring it here. Please kindly subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thank you so much for doing that. God bless you. Now we're going to bring this here and align it here with the other shapes. This is the principle of repetition in graphic design, because we are repeating these same shapes to draw some attention to this section of the design, which of course will carry the date and the time with the venue. So what I'm going to do is to copy this text, copy it, and write venue. Put it in caps. After writing it in caps, change the color to white. While you change the color to white, what we are going to do is to bring it here. Now let's make this to be bold enough. Copy and write the date. What is the date of this event? We are going to let's copy, edit, and write the time. Thank you so much if you have already subscribed to the channel, but if you have not, then do well to subscribe. Now you see that the time is not showing very well because that color is white. What we're going to do is to give that text a little touch of shadow. Okay, reduce the shadow a bit so we have everything now clearly written. Now copy this venue and edit it to the World Revival Faith Ministry International Auditorium, Lagos. So this is the venue, but then you can put your own venue depending on what your client brings to you, the information. Now we're going to change the color of this text to black. Okay, and bring it closer. Let's make a copy. We can even increase this in size to 20. Then the date, it's happening on the 21st of August 2024. Make this to be in capital letters, guys. Let's increase this in size to 20 also. All right, make a copy and write the time. So the time is as from 10 a.m. prompt. Then you position this here as well. Now as you can see, we have successfully put out all the necessary information that we needed for this flyer to go, and it's really speaking well right now. Like I promised, I will be showing you how to get design inspirations also from Pinterest. Click on this follow-up video. The link will pop up on your screen right now. Click on that link and make sure that you have watched the video. Also subscribe to this channel if you are joining us for the first time. Like the video and drop your comments. I would love to know where you are watching from. Now you want to save your work as PNG and as Ultra. So that's it, guys, for this church flyer designed for prophetic encounter with Apostle Joshua Sermon, done using pixellab. Thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping to see you in our next tutorial. It's Don's Graphics.